If marketing is the C-suite, if getting their approval so their product can be purchased by that company is important to you, then you need to watch this video. So we're going to talk about some myths that have developed about the C-suite, some things that people just assume to be the case, and often because of that, they lose out on opportunities. So if marketing to the C-suite is important to you, if they're the ones who are the decision makers for the product that you sell, stick around. We're going to talk about that because marketing matters. Hello, my name is Bill Arnold. I am president of Prevail Marketing, and every single day we deliver to you a video on how to grow your business through better sales and marketing. Sometimes we give you concrete action plans. We say, do this. This is the result we got. Sometimes we give you strategies and concepts that you need to take more time to develop. Sometimes we try to get into the mindset. We're all about behavioral science here. I'm all about what makes people get to yes. And why the C-suite? Why we focus so much on the C-suite? Well, in the last month or so, we've done a number of videos and blogs. One, how to influence the C-suite to buy. Another one's the psychology of the C-suite, unlocking effective marketing strategies. We talked about the C-suite specifically because they have so much power and so many of clients are trying to get their attention. If you haven't caught those videos or those blogs, go to prevailmarketing.com. You can watch them. They're up there. They're posted. They're available. And today we're going to talk about the myths of marketing to the C-suite because, and the reason I put up this, oftentimes the reason I do these blogs isn't because I've got some master plan or ordained plan. It's because I get a question or pushback or comments by someone I'm doing business with. And I realize, oh my goodness, this is a misconception people have. Maybe other people have it too. I'll write about it. I'll talk about it. I'll share it. And this is one of those cases because we had clients and over the past few weeks who needed to reach the C-suite. And we put together, after our discovery and assessment, after our due diligence, after putting a detailed report together on their business, their industry, total addressable market, all aspects of what they can and cannot do, we said this is the master plan for marketing. And one aspect of that was using social media to reach the C-suite. And to me, it was intuitive. They immediately said, "You gotta be kidding. Nobody in the C-suite is involved in social media. They're not going to waste their time." Wow. I've been in C-suites before with many different people, and we all wasted our time on some form or fashion on social media. Now, some of it's easy. They found that 74% of, this was back in 2014, 74% of CEOs are involved in groups on LinkedIn. Well, of course, they say that makes sense because that's educational, informational. You're going to get content like this on those. So, of course, they are. They want to learn to improve their business. Well, they got it wrong, folks, because 80% of CEOs who run the largest 50 companies are engaged on online and on social media on all different channels. I'm talking TikTok, I'm talking Instagram, I'm talking Facebook, I'm talking X, excuse me, Elon, I apologize, X. They're all there. Elon's on X, of course. So the point being is, it works. And long ago, I knew it worked. How? When Facebook was still in its early years, when kids still frequented it, okay? And it wasn't viewed as a more mature platform that it is now with more mature people on it as it is now. I told a client we need to promote their B2B product on Facebook. They scoffed. Oh, was I gone crazy? Was I mad? Yeah, I was mad, all right. Mad I didn't do it sooner. Because we got a 34% lift, 34% increase in sales by doing the same content we did elsewhere, putting it on Facebook. Why is that? Over the years, I figured out what that was about and why it works and why it works on these other channels. All these CEOs need downtime. They all need to get their minds off of the complexities of what they're doing, the big items they've got to figure out and decide. Sometimes they just want to take a vacation in their mind. And what better way to do that than be on like a mind-numbing experience like TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. I enjoy TikTok, okay? But it is mind-numbing sometimes, right? You spend hours scrolling or a long time scrolling and you don't realize how long you're sitting there. And the reason it works, if you're sitting there in that relaxed state and you're scrolling through a platform and all of a sudden something comes up about and can improve and help your business, Two things trigger. Oh, I didn't expect to see that here. Wonder what this is about. I'm going to look. And the second thing is, makes you feel less guilty. I'm not wasting my time on TikTok. I've actually found a secret here. I found this. I discovered this. Makes it more real. So it works using these channels. Absolutely works. So if you're going to create a marketing plan and it's going to be engaging the C-suite, by all means, you must. You have to. You need to use social media marketing. I actually had an agency owner this past year scoff at the idea that they would use social media. Oh my God, this was like unbelievable. Hey, I hope he learns. I hope he learns for his client's sake because they're missing out on opportunities. The second and more unbelievable myth that needs to be broken is digital marketing does not work for the C-suite. I've had several different business owners tell me, look, I think we need to be more practical with them. They're not going to be surfing online. They're not going to be looking for these things. They're going to be focused on, these pop-up ads are going to be distracting to them. We need to do other things. Well, you need to do a lot of things. Earn media. You need to do PR. You need to do all sorts of things. Inbound marketing is about encompassing a big umbrella, a big tent, and all the marketing activities can fit underneath it. Content marketing, paid demand, all that. But the reality is, CEOs want to learn like everybody else. They want to keep up to date, up to speed, the most knowledgeable person they can be for their company. They want to be the top. And the only way they're going to do that is spend time on digital, spend time on the internet, looking, Googling, checking, seeking, getting answers. And that's what they do. So if you want to catch the CEO, you need to create great content. Content that's directed to their pain points, their interests, their concerns. You need to share that information where they go for information, education, and entertainment. Yes, entertainment. And you need to do where they are in the buyer's journey. And you need to provide all sorts of forms. Video, written like blogs, ebooks, infographics, short form videos, long form videos, all of that. You need to create so much content out there and distribute in so many ways that they literally trip over it. They stumble over it. They can't help but find it because it's everywhere. They search groups. Oh my God, it's here. They search TikTok. It's there. Oh my God, I search Twitter. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Don't these people ever sleep? But there's good information. I always get one or two great ideas from it. I learn from it. I benefit from it. I'll look for it. That's what you want to be. Because here's the dirty little secret about marketing that most marketers won't tell you. Sometimes I wonder if they even know that marketing cannot force anyone to buy anything. The best marketing in the world is not going to sell your product. What'd I say? Wait, is my profession marketing? Yeah. But here's what it will do. It will educate them, entertain them, show them. So when they are ready to buy something that you're selling, when they have the money, when they have the need or the want, you know what they're going to do? They're going to look for that company to educate them, entertain them, that shared with them the data they needed. And they're going to buy from them. So while you can't force anyone to buy something, you can lay the groundwork, lay the path, lay out the opportunity in such a wide net. They find you when they need you, and they buy from you because they learned from you. That's how that works. That's how marketing works. Okay. Myth number 3, and this is the one I think is almost the most funny. C-suite is comprised of old men. Yeah, a lot of C-suites are. I agree. It is getting better, and it needs to get better. There needs to be diversity of all types. Not just age, but gender, sexual orientation, all of that. It needs to reflect who we are in the world. We're all not old white men, okay? It needs to reflect who we are in the world. And here's what you need to do from a marketer. I'm letting marketers, in fact, I ran across somebody, that's why I mentioned this, who said, look, the content we're creating, not sure it's going to resonate. How do we know it's going to resonate with the people we're going after? And I said, well, look, very simple. We do a deep dive, buyer persona, and we don't do it once and done. We do it And every single quarter we add to that knowledge. Every quarter we interview more newly won opportunities. Every single quarter we interview more lost closed opportunities. If we have the opportunity to talk to people in the industry, we talk to them. And we continue to get knowledge and information and expertise about who our targeted buyer personas are. And if it's a C-suite, we know that it's changed, it's evolved, it's no longer what it was. And you got to create content for everybody. You got to create content for the sensibilities of everybody who sits up in that. Maybe they don't sit in a boardroom anymore, but sits in the chair of the C-suite. That's the only way you're going to win. If you stick with the old ideas, the old thoughts, the old beliefs, you're going to go the way of the dinosaurs. Eventually, you're not going to be around. And finally, this is also a myth. I've had people say the C-suite's like everybody else. Yeah, you know what? You don't need to worry. But they're just like everybody else. You're making a big deal about the C-suite. They're no different at all. Yeah, they are. I'm sorry, they are. They are at the top of their food chain. They got there because they have the drive, perseverance, and many other qualities. They have huge egos. They like control. I mean, we talked about psychologist C-suite in a previous blog. You can find it at prevailmarketing.com. Previous video you can find there. C-suite have commonalities that are distinctly different. They didn't get to that because they were like everybody else. They got to that because they sacrificed. They have got to that because they have a perseverance. They have a dedication. They love control. They're fearful of not being the smartest person in the room. They're fearful that someone's going to find out they're posers. They're fearful they're not going to find out the answers to save their company. They believe they need to control all aspects. I've been around many CEOs who love control. Oh my God, they love control. Because they knew that the only person they could rely upon growing up and going up, I should say, with themselves. Everyone else let them down, didn't show up, didn't produce, didn't create, but they did. That's why they're there. So don't make the mistake that the C-suite is the same as everybody else. They're not. You can't treat them that way. You've got to play to their ego, play to their control, play to their fear. And use marketing techniques that do all that. Those are the realities of marketing to the C-suite. If you do it right, you win. You're going to make the sale. And over again with C-suite, you'll make the sale. But if you don't, you're going to sit there and say that's an impossibility. Yeah, it doesn't work. Let's move on to something else. It works. So if you haven't been keeping up, if you need the C-suite, you can do one of two things. You can keep banging your head against the wall, hoping that what you did continues to start working for some reason. Or you go to prevailmarket.com, look at our blog series, look at our email series, look at the ebook we have on how to reach the C-suite, the Holy Grail of marketing. We've got you covered. And if all of that doesn't entice you, give me a call. I'll show you how to get there. We'll show you how it's done. We'll help you conquer the C-suite. Okay, that's it for today. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. Everyone who shows up and comments and likes and follows and subscribes. You don't know how much we appreciate it. We notice. We appreciate you. Every one of you. So thank you. And until tomorrow, have a great night.